Hamilton's brutal response after Mercedes' broken promise. Lewis Hamilton blanks George Russell as anger boils over after dramatic Dutch Grand Prix. Lewis Hamilton gave George Russell the chilly shoulder in a tense second after the Dutch Grand Prix, with the 7-time world champion solely managing fourth in the long run regardless of main with simply over 10 laps to go. Let's dig deeper into Dutch Grand Prix and see what happened to Hamilton. Hamilton was livid on crew radio with the ultimate few laps of the race, accusing Mercedes of ruining his race totally. And he clearly had some ill feeling in the direction of teammate Russell, who pitted for softs on the finish and left Hamilton uncovered to Max Verstappen on the restart. The British celebrity was powerless on the restart to maintain Verstappen at bay, with the Red Bull driver shortly regaining the race lead into the primary nook. Russell then wanted just some laps to push Hamilton down to third earlier than the latter's race was compounded, even additional when Charles Leclerc was in a position to take him for the ultimate podium spot. Sunday's race was anticipated to be a detailed affair with Red Bull, Mercedes, and Ferrari all matching one another's tempo over the weekend. Max Verstappen dominated in Spa final weekend. However, he was up towards it this time round at his house observe, and it checked out one stage to be Hamilton's race to lose. Mercedes had began Hamilton on the medium tire, indicating they have been going for a one-stop technique. Red Bull and Ferrari have been then powerless to Mercedes' dominance, with Hamilton and Russell selecting off their rivals as they pitted for a second time. Verstappen was staying out although, and located some large fortune when Yuki Tsunoda pulled up on the facet of the observe to convey out a virtual safety car. Verstappen and Hamilton then each used the chance to pit. However, the VSC meant the Dutchman did not lose any time and principally acquired a free pit cease to keep up the lead. That appeared to be the tip of it, with Hamilton compelled to chase Verstappen on the medium compound with 20 laps remaining. But the race was to get even worse for Hamilton after Valtteri Bottas stopped on the observe on the finish of the pit straight. A full safety car was deployed with Verstappen coming in to pit for softs. Mercedes initially noticed a possibility to maintain each Hamilton and Russell out, pushing them forward of Verstappen for the tip of the race. The Mercedes duo have been each on mediums. That means they have been going to face a battle to maintain Verstappen behind. But in an odd flip of occasions, Mercedes allowed Russell to pit for softs after the 24-year-old complained on crew radio. Hamilton was seemingly unaware initially, however he meant Verstappen was behind him on the restart as a substitute of his teammate Russell. And he launched a livid rant on crew radio, accusing Mercedes of ruining his race. "I can't believe you guys frickin' screwed me. Can't tell you how ticked off I am," he shouted on the crew radio. Lewis Hamilton also apologizes for emotional radio outburst. Lewis Hamilton apologized to his Mercedes team for his angry reaction on Sunday after a late safety car intervention upset his bid to win the Dutch Grand Prix. The 7-time world champion was leading the race ahead of teammate George Russell before the late drama when Valtteri Bottas parked his Alfa Romeo on the track and retired. Mercedes left Hamilton out on a set of cold, worn medium compound tires as Russell and Max Verstappen pitted for soft tires for a late dash to the flag. In an expletive-laden radio outburst, Hamilton said he could not believe what had happened, but he later revised that view and withdrew his earlier comments. "I think we had a car to win," he said. "Given the circumstances, we were challenged with lots of things. The safety car, a virtual safety car, but the strategy and car have been so good today. Our pit stops were the best. I was really hopeful we'd get a 1-2 together as a team, but the safety car really didn't help, and I was on the edge of breaking point with my emotions, so my apologies to the team." He also said, "I don't really know what I said. I just lost it for a second, but I think they know there's just so much passion." Hamilton's mood swing matched the capricious performances delivered this season by his Mercedes car, but both he and Russell showed they have the potential to fight at the front of the field at circuits that suit their car. "I thought we had pace," said Russell. "I thought we genuinely had a chance to fight for victory, and I'm sorry for Lewis. He drove a great race, and as a team we probably deserved better results, but unfortunately that's just how it goes sometimes." He said that he had pleaded to be switched to soft tires. He added, "I felt very strongly about pitting for that soft tire. I was adamant that was the correct call. It makes sense to split the cars in a situation like that, but obviously for Lewis being the lead car, it's a bit more tricky. I mean, it's so easy in hindsight, but I think what would have happened if we had both stayed out is that Max would have still won the race." Team boss Toto Wolff insisted they were left in an impossible position. "It was worth taking the risk. In the end, it's motor racing, and anyone can get it wrong," he said. Red Bull team boss Christian Horner said he was surprised that Mercedes chose to bring in Russell and leave Hamilton undefended in the lead. "It worked out beautifully in the end for us. I thought they'd keep George out as a rear gunner to protect Lewis. George Russell also reacts after nearly crashing with Lewis Hamilton. George Russell has claimed he and Lewis Hamilton like to keep it close after the two almost collided at the Dutch Grand Prix. Russell swept past Hamilton in the closing stages of the race after fitting a new set of soft tires. The former Williams driver got a great run out of the final corner and slipstreamed Hamilton down the home straight and almost clipped the back as he made the move. Russell then attempted to close the gap to Max Verstappen to secure victory, but lacked the pace of the Red Bull. He said, "Firstly, a huge thank you to all the crowd here. It's been an incredible reception. It's a really special feeling for all of us drivers to come racing in Holland and in Zandvoort. Yeah, we like to keep it close, always." He also added, "As a team, we've shown incredible pace. The team result wasn't quite what we had hoped for, but this gives us a lot of confidence and a lot of faith moving forward. It's incredible to see 3 different teams on the podium. We as Mercedes are slowly getting closer to that top step. Let's keep on pushing." Hamilton dropped off the podium in the closing stages after deciding to stay out on older medium tires as Charles Leclerc also got passed. The 7-time champion was fuming as he dropped through the field, swearing at the team's strategy over the radio. Mercedes boss Toto Wolff and Hamilton's race engineer Peter Bonington apologized to the Briton moments after the checkered flag. Bonington said, "Sorry about that, Lewis. It was looking good, but we'll sit down and review decisions that we made there." Russell's podium allows the Mercedes youngster to extend his championship advantage over Hamilton by a further 6 points. It means Russell will lead his experienced teammate by 30 points at the Italian Grand Prix. So what do you think about all this? Do let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Well, that's it from this video. We sincerely hope that you liked seeing this video. Please subscribe to our channel if you would like to see more of the stuff that we produce. We are overjoyed that you're able to be with us today, and we love the chance to do so again in the coming days. Bye bye.